So I was always curious at what does it take to set that up. And in fact, Mr. President, it requires a lot of funding and support. Infrastructure, technology developments, and innovation, and storage. So for example, sa solar, the more solar panels we have, the more it will produce. But that also depends. Sa araw na katulad today na there's no sun, then very little yung production. On sunny days that maraming makukuhang solar energy, if we don't have the storage, and the experts tell me, DOE tells us that we don't, natatapon lang yun. Ganun pala yun. And Senator Amy isn't here, so she can correct me if I'm wrong, but my recollection in my discussion with her is pati sa wind, may mga tapon din pala. Kasi nga kung wala kang proper storage and then hindi mo hindi mo ma-load yun sa grid, wala rin, hindi rin makakarating yun sa end user. So there's so much pala that goes into the end users being able to avail of this energy that was sourced through renewables, which the least of which is this infrastructure and the storage facility. So my point is, we must continue to build on that. Hindi yan dapat napipigilan. But in the meantime, may pangtawid tayo. Yung pangtawid natin is itong indigenous natural gas. Because
that will not affect our...
That should not affect. Kaya nga during the budget, I would be more than happy if His Honor joins me in ensuring that kung ano man yung malalaan na pondo para sa renewables, tuloy-tuloy dapat na mailalaan. But interestingly, and I have about 2 more points to make on this question His Honor has posed. Difference between this transition fuel and renewable is renewables are not baseload fuels. In other words, hindi yan yung maaasahan mo na nandyan parate. Pangtawid lang sila.
Okay.
So yung pang baseload natin would be, unfortunately, coal, oil, gas. Correct, no? Yan yun. So parang the least of all the evils na talaga, yung ito na, si gas. Kasi sadly, wala pang technology, tama ba, kahit sa ibang bansa, for renewable, magkaroon na tayo ng mga storage. And I asked, ba't di ba madaling bumili pa ng more batteries? Hindi kasi you need so much. And I would be more than happy to spread into the records, like, what is that amount, what is that capacity? Kasi I asked them, kasi it's like, we're not there yet. Unless the technology changes, the amount of stock batteries that you need to store renewable is really huge. So, we cannot, even today, pag sinabi natin, the President has declared we shift to renewable as soon as possible, even before 2050. It's not gonna happen tomorrow because not only do we not have enough funds siguro to, I say siguro because pag napapagkunan pala yung PhilHealth.
The distinguished sponsor explaining on how we will go through this, but with the Malampaya field likely to be depleted by 2027, Mr. President, are there currently any other viable local sources of natural gas?
The consortium handling Malampaya already has I'll call it an extension of their contract that allows them to, is it even explore or drill? Already drill, no? It's already drilled because there's already a confirmed source. So we already have that, and that will extend the life. Yeah, by next year there will be drilling, and I think in my
It will extend the life.
I indicated already that the life will be extended by a couple of years. So imbis that instead
2027,
of totally
probably
depleted,
another 2-3 years.
More.
Okay.
More, oo.
Yeah, I'm just being conservative about the estimates. And if so, Mr. President, what are the projected timelines for their development, and how will they meet the growing energy demand in our country?
Can you get confirmation? Drilling that starts next year will hopefully have immediate results. So then we would be able to give more updates on how much can be extracted from those new sources. But that's precisely why this bill seeks to create that environment which is open to investors, all kinds, anyone. It's not there's no one group monopolizing it. Even the existing Malampaya consortium.
Of the time of our sponsor and our colleagues, perhaps may I just ask one more question which is very close to my heart, and that is the protection of our workers. Mr. President, the natural may or perhaps may involve intensive work requiring. Just for the record as well, does the committee report include safeguards for our workers, Mr. President?
President, because this representation had the privilege of visiting the Malampaya platform, they're extremely strict with their protocols, their safety protocols, precisely to ensure the safety of the workers, Mr. President.